What's going on, everyone? I'm Ryfix, and here we are in my Minecraft Vanilla customized world. And as you can see over there, we've got the tower that we built in the last episode, or it's not really a tower, it's kind of a drop for the rail and lands on this rail down here. I also finished it off by putting in some supports along here. And I've also done a back rail, so I'll be able to get back all the way to my base on it. But what I didn't do, and I kind of forgot, was to put supports up there. I have one there, as you can just see there, but I do need to put some more supports in along there, so it looks good. Now, there's a reason why we're standing very precariously on a very tall dirt pillar at the spawn location, which is actually quite close to that village there, as you can see. That's because I built the Iron Titan. Now, this is, of course, designed by Tango Tech. He is the person responsible for coming up with this. So, yeah, it's not my thing. I will not claim that it is mine. However, I have built one for my world. I find it's almost a necessity if you want a bunch of iron. I like the texture of iron in my texture pack, which is this Fax Pure BD Craft texture pack. I'm using the 128 version. Now, I find that it would be good for a lot of building stuff as well. As you can see, we've used a lot of stone for building this, but I had that from taking it all out from the slimes, so making the slime spawn and killing things. Slime farm, that's the one. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you this. You know, looks nice and it works well. Now I'm going to try and get down here as quick as possible without actually jumping off the edge, because I don't think I'll make it to any water source. I probably should have put a quick drop down, but then again, I don't want this dirt pillar standing here, so let's get rid of that as quickly as we can and get all the way down here. As you can see, I got one diamond sitting in my inventory there. That's because I found that in a chest. I can't remember where. I think I might have been caving. I think I found a mine shaft, actually, so I think I found one in a chest in the mine shaft, so that's quite good. Alright. Now, this thing's been running for a little while. I don't know where we're up to. As you can see, I've got a lot of storage here. This took quite some time. Alright, so it fills up from this side, starting at the bottom, going all the way up to the top. It will, of course, fill the hoppers at the back. And we're up to this one here. Here we go, there we are. We're up to here. So we have everything before this is filled with iron, which means this thing's going to fill up quite quickly. We've also got a lot of stacks of iron blocks there, and I've got a bit of stuff set up here just in case we want to do some. I can put my stuff out of my inventory in there. Oh wow, that worked out to 2 stacks exactly. Yeah, I can put my stuff in there, and then I can go and grab them and craft iron blocks. It's not the quickest way to do it, it's not the most efficient way to do it, but it is okay. I can get 3 or 4 stacks done. 4 stacks done in no time at all, and yeah, I just mosey about doing that as well. This is the room that I've got that houses the inner workings of the machine, or the farm, I guess. It's sending the poppies through. Whoop, fell off the edge there. To the nether, and I've also got this portal set up on the inside. It did actually connect to the one at my base, so I had to go into the nether and build another one just to find out, just to put it in somewhere else, and also surround it completely with lava so that when their poppies get sent through, they die immediately, so I don't get lagged out when I get in there. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It sorts out the poppies from up there and keeps them here. Now this will keep 45, I believe, here, because the signal strength comes out here, but as soon as it gets an extra one come through, it'll just immediately push one through, so that they never get stacked up too much, I suppose. And it also sends some through with the time. Now, this is what I used to get all the villagers together. They were all my villagers. I will use these guys at some point. I've got a nice group of people in there. I've got my farmers and librarians. I'm not sure what the light blue ones are. This texture pack, what's this guy? He's a weaponsmith. Okay, so I got a few like blacksmiths and stuff like that, and this is also my farm. I dragged a few people over there. I put one guy down here. This design, I can't remember who actually come up with this, but this is not mine either, so if you want to look for it, look for Villager Farm 1.8. You'll definitely find it. Now, these guys dropped off while I was working on that, and, well, now they just kind of protect this. I do get some zombies. I have lit up the area quite nicely, but I think I do get some zombies, and they kind of take care of that as well. They protect these guys that have gotten out of there also, and some of the villages that I have created and brought across from the village over there. Today, though, I was thinking that I need to work on a bigger storage system. I need to have something a bit bigger. Let me go towards the rail. I'll go back to my house and talk a little bit about it. I need a bigger storage system. Yeah, I've got that disc filled up with some chests, but it's not enough. I need more, so I'm going to build myself a big storage area, and I'm kind of going to build it near my mine shaft, above it, so that I can build an item elevator coming up from the mine shaft, so that I can have a chest down in the mine shaft, go out mining for as long as I want, and then go to the mine shaft. Let's kill this guy while I'm here. Yeah, and then I can put all the stuff in the mine shaft that I've gotten whilst out mining, and then it'll get sent up automatically. I can take out the iron and the gold to be smelted before they get sorted, and yeah, so then I can go back mining and not have to worry about anything. I don't know why I'm killing chickens. I've got a chicken farm and I've got a lot of chicken. Like, I've almost got like I'm pretty sure I got like 10 stacks of chicken, so yeah, I don't necessarily need to be killing any animals. Now I don't have a minecart. That's great. Anyway, while I get that done, excuse me, had to cough there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go build a mine shaft. I mean, a minecart rather, and then we can head off to my base and have a look at the area. And yeah, I'm gonna build a big room for sorting and storage. So yeah, I'll just get this done, and I'll be over there in a second. I don't know what it is. I think that looks nice. I really like it, how it just kind of, you know, goes along the mountain and in its little crevices and whatnot. But anyway, here we are. We're standing on top of the mountain. There's my disc over there, the one in which I've got everything that I own currently, pretty much, except for the iron back at spawn, as you just saw. Yeah, so that's my spire with the discs hanging off it, and that's the middle platform there, which means my mine shaft is probably somewhere around here. So that's good. So what I was thinking is, and this is my ghetto farm, a bit of potato, a bit of wheat for the animals, and potatoes for myself if I ever need it. But I was thinking about putting my item sorting and storage system in here. So I was going to flatten out this entire area, probably have to get rid of that farm, relocate that somewhere, make it a bit bigger actually, because that's not going to do too much. That's too little amount of wheat, and I could possibly move them. What I was thinking is I could move them into a disc. I could make a new disc and automate that. You know, just some simple automation for the wheat here, and also, yeah, I could do the potatoes too. I got some carrots at home as well. I had to stop doing it because there's a bunny up here somewhere, and I can never see him, but he's up here somewhere. There is a bunny, and every time I grow the carrots, he comes along and just eats them all. And yeah, so be careful of that. Make sure there's no bunnies around, or just fence it off if you can do that, because I should have done that. But anyway, here we are, and I wanted to make sure this area is flat. I kind of want to flatten it out a bit, so I'll get that done. And then there he is. Alright, we won't have that issue anymore. Oh yes we will. You're going down too. God, die bunny. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to flatten out this area, build a nice little building, and I will start work on the item sorting system. And now that I've got all that iron and I've got a lot of wood from all my trees down there, well, pretty much just the two. Let's have a quick look. Those two down there. I've got quite a lot of wood, so that should make all of this relatively easy. So yeah, let me get this dug out, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, so here we are. I've flattened out the area, as you can see. Took the mountain back a little bit, kind of flattened it out. I also did a little bit of work on it. I need to do a little bit more, but yeah, I tried to make it look a little bit natural as opposed to just kind of being a sheer cliff. You know, they do work, but of course you got to make it look a little bit better. Of course I've got a little bit more work to do there, as you can see. But yeah, I've got a silk touch shovel, as you can see here, and that enabled me to get grass. I put the grass in, but looking at it now, given the size of the building, I've kind of mapped out, as you can see. Yeah, I'm thinking that most of the grass is actually going to go and be replaced with some sort of flooring, and I'm thinking the diorite might look good there. I'm kind of going for a wooden, sort of like a big barn, I guess, but maybe a little bit different in style. Now let's get rid of this. But yeah, I can't pick that up. Oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of materials on me, and I got some chests over there full of materials ready to go. Yeah, so I think let's get building, and what do you say to a time lapse? We'll time-lapse this bad boy. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy watching my time-lapse, and here we go, let's get building. watch this. I was eating on camera and then I'm like, yeah, and the food particles are like flying into my face. I thought it was funny. Anyway, we're back and I've finished up. Well, I haven't finished, I should say. Yeah, you can see my character moving around here. However, we're not in F5. I'll just switch over right now. So there's a bit of a jerk. But yeah, I kind of wanted to go for this like barn styled building. Unfortunately it's snowing, which isn't great, but it's always snowing here. Unfortunately I got to get rid of that snow because I want it to look good. I do have a line here that mobs can spawn on and all that. Unfortunately there is one on the other side as well. I might try to fix that up as best I can, if I can. But yeah, I just went for this kind of barn style building. I got a back door here, nice and small. This is the front. You should have seen this go together. Hopefully the time lapse works. And this is it on the inside. A lot of support beams up the top there. However, you won't see them from the bottom because my idea here, and I also got a bit of a barn door going as well, and it's open so you can just walk in. And I was going to do a platform out here as well, and a walkway as well, and probably clear out a bit of that mountain and have a staircase going down so that it's easier to get to. But like I said, you won't be able to see up the top there, unfortunately, because what will be going on is this level of slabs here will probably represent a floor going all the way across and all the way down, and then I'll probably have another one here. And what I'm thinking of doing is having 3 chests stacked up on each other, and I was thinking of doing rows down this way. There are a few spots in here where mobs can spawn. That may happen while I'm doing this. The lighting issues will be fixed when I've got stuff in here. For example, if mobs have an issue like can spawn in this corner, you know, I'm able to put the chests in and that'll take up a lot of room where they can spawn, and then I just have to put lighting in and around that. But yeah, so I'll have 3 chests going up, 1, 2, 3, and then that'll hit the roof, and then I'll put the slabs on top of that. I'll still be able to open the chests if need be because the slabs, and then I'll have extra chests going up into this floor, so essentially doubling the storage. You can only see half of the actual storage, so that will enable me to keep or store a lot of materials. And then up on the top floor I'll have all the item sorting going on. I have put so many torches on here. Look at that. I got 3 all right next to each other. I just went crazy with the torches. Yeah, so I'll have all the items sorting up here, and then it will feed down into the storage as well. So yeah, now I won't be doing this on camera because I feel that this is somewhat tedious work, and I'll just show you what I've done afterwards. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. This took me quite some time to do already. It's not easy to do in survival. I've got some snow to take care of up there. But yeah, I'll do the rest off camera, and hopefully we'll have a nice sorting system, storage going on, big storage barn. I think it looks nice, and you know, complements the location. If I might just, I got a bit of a frame rate issue there. I might just back off a bit and do a bit of a circle around, and I think it might look good from the distance. Might. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so let me get the sorting system done, and there we go, there's a mob there. Yeah, they can spawn in here, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, okay, I just wanted to do a bit of a quick progress update to kind of show you what direction I'm heading with this. As you can see here, you know, I got my chests laid out. This will be a row, and more importantly, I guess this will be the one to look at. You know, you'll come down here. I do have an odd number of blocks in the gap there. I don't like that, may fix that. I think I can push these guys back 1, but that may be an issue because I got a bit of lighting back in there. I don't think that too many people are actually going to come around here to actually see it. Well, you know, I know I'm not going to come around here and have a look at it. I'm here to pick my stuff up. But yeah, I've just pretty much got a chest wall and a hopper wall behind it leading right into the chests. You know, I could put blocks down and kind of keep it separated. Hey buddy, how you going? That took like a few uses to get my durability to go away, and then it came on pretty strong. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, so I was thinking, yeah, of doing these walls, and I'll have the hoppers behind, and same on this side, and then, you know, another gap here, and there'll be more and more and more and so on both sides, and then I'll have a walkway down the center. Yeah, and I'll have maybe signs saying, you know, say for example, stone, dirt, gravel, stuff like that will be in here, and so on. And then I'll have item frames maybe across these top chests here, just on the chest, because you know, I won't really need to access those ones. You know, I guess I should always take from the bottom, or wherever the lead in is, say they come in from that side, because I was thinking, like I was saying, I wanted to actually have a item elevator coming up from my mine shaft, so if I'm down there mining, I can just throw my stuff in the chest, walk away, go back mining again, and then it will be sent off automatically, come up here. And I was thinking about having the item elevator around in this corner, come up and go all the way up onto the top floor, which it will then begin its process of going around and being sorted. And I could throw some what are they, furnaces? I could throw some furnaces up there to automatically smelt stuff, or I could just, I don't know, do that on hand or whatever. I probably will collect iron, even though I do have the iron farm over at spawn. It just seems to be my thing. If I see an ore, I'll go grab it. But yeah, that's the kind of direction I'm heading in, and yeah, I'll actually, you know what I'll do? I'll stand back in this corner, and then I'll try and do a sneaky cut and hopefully have it finished, or, you know, filled up a bit more by that point. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Alright, so I just came down quickly to my slime farm down here in my mine shaft. It's not too far away from the rest of my stuff, and I'm just watching these guys die. I'm sorry, little dude, but you're dying for a good reason. I can get all your goods and I can use them. I know I haven't used them all that much recently, but yeah, they'll come into play at some point. Oh, hello. See, you're up here too. Okay, well, we'll deal with this guy. But the reason why I came down here is so that I could grab some slimes and I can put them in here and send them up to the top, so you'll be able to see them come up through the item elevator at the top. Now that should be working fine. I have tested that before. Yep, that looks all good. So if we race them up to the top, we'll be able to see them working. And I've also gone across to my iron farm and put some items or some iron into the I guess dispenser item elevator thingy up the top as well. So you'll be able to see both of those moving at the same time, so we'll hopefully get up there quick, but I'll be able to show you some stuff on the way. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I have noticed a few things about this design at the moment that could be better, which is a bit unfortunate, but I guess, you know, that's the learning process. I did make something that looks nice, so, well, I think it looks nice, and I hope you feel the same way. So we'll just be able to see that, and, you know, hopefully it's all good. But yeah, like I said, there are a few things that I think could be a bit better, and, you know, I guess that's just something that I'm going to have to take into account for the next time I do this kind of stuff. I won't be playing on this world forever. I will make it, I will progress with it as best I can and make it look as nice as possible. I kind of want to fill up a world with all this, you know, good looking things that, well, have function. So I put in the staircase leading up to the storage barn. I've just got some item frames with some torches, not in them, but on the block, and, you know, the item frame. Yeah, anyway, you know the trick. It all looks good. So yeah, just a simple staircase here leading up and across here, and I got some lighting for my path and my pathway leading across to my storage barn here. I guess that's what I'm going to be calling this thing. Oh, hello. Alright, let's back off for a sec. I really don't want stuff to get blown up. Alright, let's go. Let's go, I'm ready. I got my bow. There we go. Okay. Alright, so apparently there is a spot in here in which they can spawn. That I will deal with. But yeah, this is what I came to. I just put in some more support beams. I decided to not put in the floor because, you know, I think the grandness of it, it looks really nice. So I figured keeping it open was probably the best thing that I could do. And like I was saying, here's some items going up on both sides. So this is the iron from this floor here going in from those chests over there, and the slime balls coming in from the bottom all the way down the bottom there as well. So they'll get sent along and put into their appropriate chests. But as you can see, you know, I got some signs just kind of stating what's in this aisle, plus item frames, just so you know, or so I don't get confused. Yeah. Now what I realized about this design also is if I had have had, say, maybe a central line and had pathways going down on either side, and then I could have fit in another line on this wall facing inwards and another line facing inwards on that wall as well, and that would have enabled me to have so many more items to be able to sort. This kind of limited me, and I tried to work out some tricks so I could do multiple items and so on, but it just doesn't work out. So yeah, I've got some stained clay and clay as well, or hardened clay, and glass and stained glass, and then some sand and some nether goods there, glowstone, netherrack, and quartz, and then I got my woods here, and probably my two most common planks, a bit of dyes, black and white because I use them a lot, and black and white wool as well. I don't know why the wool. Now I've got a lot of iron storage here because I've got an iron farm, so I'm going to need that as well. I did the same thing with gold. I don't think I'm going to come across too much gold, so yeah, I'm not sure why that's necessary. I might have to change that, but yeah, just got some simple stuff here that I should come across fairly frequently. I know the cactus will be the case. I've already put a whole bunch in at the moment that I got from my cactus farm, plus I've also moved some stuff over from my disc over there, so yeah, I've got some food here that I come across commonly, I suppose, and also some cooked meat as well that I have. I've of course got the chicken farm, I've got cows, and I've got sheep, so just in case I kill my sheep for whatever reason. I've also got the sugarcane plus paper and some mob drops here, but I haven't got gunpowder, so I screwed that up. Now if you're wondering what that is, part of this texture pack, it turns rotten flesh into zombie brains, so yeah, it's rotten flesh essentially. I suppose I could eat those if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. Slime and slime blocks as well, and also your more precious goods here: diamond, emerald, coal, lapis, redstone, and the block versions of. I've got the packed ice there because I'm going to go get a whole bunch of that. That block of coal, and blocks of emeralds and diamonds as well, and some sticks. Yeah, and then I've got the ites, as I've called them, all the ites. Diorite, granite, and andesite. Is that andesite? Yeah, that's andesite. And the three channels here, I guess they're just overflow. So yeah, whoop, wrong one. Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. But like I said, there's, I've got ice in here and blaze rods and like spider eyes and all this stuff that I could have a spot for, but I didn't have enough space. So yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to go over as well quickly, if I can, about this as well, just in case anyone's not familiar with this kind of thing. Now, what's going on here is we have a hopper leading into a comparator here. The comparator will pick up the signal from the hopper. It'll basically just go, yep, there's items in there, so I will output a signal. And the signal strength is determined by how many items we have in there. Now, because of the way that I got it set up with the 2 redstone and then the 1 down here as well, it works so that when there is 64 in there, it will lead down to here. It will get down to here, but it won't come across to here. And if it comes across to here, then that's when you get into trouble, because it will start affecting the line next to it. So what you need to do is need to get some named items that aren't going to travel through your system. So as you can see here, I've got cobblestone that's just called no-go exclamation. So yeah, and then underneath this comparator, of course, is a block, and then underneath that block is a redstone torch, and then underneath this block here is a redstone repeater. So the way that this works is it'll pick up that there will be 42 items in here if another one was to come across. It will push the signal down to here, it will power the repeater, which will power the block next to it, and then power the torch, which will then power the block that the comparator is on, which will then affect this block, affect the hopper, and allow items to fall down. So that's the way that it works, because hoppers always go down, like they will always go down rather than across. So what's happening here is these are facing across, so their default path, I guess you could say, is to go across, but it's not going to work like that. They'll always check the inventory below and make sure that they can fit. If they can't fit, that's when they'll move along. So the reason why we put these items in is so this is only accepting diorite, because this is the only thing that's going to come through here that we know is actually in the game. We don't have cobblestone called no-go just lying out there, so yeah, it's going to let items through. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, what I should also mention, oh yeah, there's the repeaters. Now, the reason why these 3 channels here don't have anything is because they're the miscellaneous / overflow. And like I was saying, what I should also mention is I kind of followed Impulse SV's design for this. If you haven't seen that, then by all means go ahead and check it out. The reason why I did that is because I just wanted to double check and make sure I got everything right. I've done it before and I know how it works, so it's all good there. But yeah, this is pretty much it. So you just come along here. If you've got items, you put them in, it'll get sucked away. when it's its turn to move through, it will come up the item elevator and go to its appropriate location. Now, gunpowder will come into here somewhere, so yeah, like I said, if I had worked it out so that I had straight lines going down, then it would have worked out a lot better, because I would have got more item sorting done, so I could have had more items. But yeah, this is kind of the way that it worked out, and I think it looks nice, so that's good there. And like I was saying, here's the path here. Now I just need to find that spot where the mobs are spawning. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I think we got a fair bit done, and I think we've done really well for this episode, so yeah, pretty happy with it. I think in the next episode I kind of do want my my beacon, and I have those 3 wither skulls in there. Well, I have 4, but I have 3. 3 is enough, and 3 is all I need, so we're good there. And yeah, I think we might do a wither fight. I'll have to go and clear out an area down in the ground somewhere, so that I can fight him with relative safety, and I'll have to get some potions and stuff together. So what I was thinking of doing is I might actually build a few more discs off camera in between episodes, and I'll put in a brewing stand, like I'll make a potions room. And I was also thinking about perhaps trying to fit in somehow a sugarcane farm on the inside, an automated one using a bud switch, and maybe a wheat farm as well. We'll see how we go. My wheat farm is no longer operational because it's pretty much where the barn had to go. This guy here, he's like, I don't know how he got in here. It's all water and cactus, and yeah, there's like no spawnable spaces, so I have no idea how he got in there. Maybe he can spawn exactly where he is, and that's the only spot he can spawn. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, that's gonna do it from me. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode, and you know, I'll keep them coming. So you know, and any tips and perhaps suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and anything else you want to leave in the comment section below, I'll be happy to talk to you about stuff. Yeah, so that's going to do it, and as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you want to see more kind of stuff like this, I've got some big ideas of using the space down there. I'm kind of thinking of building a bit of a town, so yeah, some big stuff to come. I hope you stay tuned to see all that unfold, and watch this world kind of grow and look nice. I think it will be good, and you know, who knows, at the end of it I might have a world download for people who are interested in that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling on, so I'm going to see you later, and let you go watch other videos on YouTube, perhaps mine. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ryfix, and I'll see you later.